What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nonpfixion. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell to stay up to date on all content going down on this channel. Appreciate you, love you. Now to the video.
Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is nonfiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, your entertainment.
Check 1 2 1 2. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion, and we are here to get the finale of Miss Marvel out the way. We have a lot more episodes, a lot more series to watch here on Bingeworthy, set and put together for you guys to enjoy, or to enjoy with me at the same time. Channel's called Ready, Set, Geek. Once again, my name is Nonpfixion, and let's make sure we got everything situated. Also, for those who have went back to watch the other series that I've been watching, thank you. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Truly appreciate you guys for that, though. Okay. Pull it up. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. I was trying to see, I was like, what did I do? Okay. There we go. Turn that down. All right, so you guys, let me get the timer. The timer was up. Oh yeah, I reset everything, so that's why I had to restart everything, because everything was moving really slow and lagging. When I was watching Zach on the other channel. For those that don't know, I am on another channel that I've co-hosted and began with my friend Zach. It's called Real Fan Sports. If you're into sports, definitely check it out. We do watch-alongs for various sports, mostly right now basketball, NBA, NFL, some NRL, and we're probably going to get to other sports as we grow and progress the channel. But we're currently doing the NBA season right now, and Zach is over there doing Warriors and Pelicans right now. So but we're gonna, like I said, the timer, let's make sure the timer is working. start. Okay, we get okay. It started. So I love how he uses elbow every time. Rex, see your message. Oh, fancy. I'll check them out when we get done. All right, so we're gonna start the timer, and once again, once the timer gets to 10 seconds, we all press play. Don't skip the pre epilogue. Don't skip the refresh. Don't skip the previously on. Just let everything play. Don't skip anything. So there we go. Here's the start. And once again, when we hit 10 seconds, we press play. This episode is 49 minutes and 36 seconds, and again, it's called Normal. This is the season finale. Press start now. It's a series finale, or season finale. There are certain scenes in a fictional series that some viewers may find upsetting. So it's the previously on. I like how damage control is like the tying entity between all different most of the shows right now. Najma really thought that she was going to be able to bridge the worlds back together and get back to her side, and just end up destroying so much stuff. But it was cool for her for Kamala to not only see her great grandmother, but we find out that she's the force that helped get her to her father. And then when she has the bracelets on, and she did the stars. The stars led to her dad. I was like, and then of course Kamala, she's like, "Oh, that was me. I was there." And then we get to the end where damage control is at Bruno's room, and Cameron is there because Cameron needs his help, and now they're chasing them too. And now we see damage control. You know she's going to get in trouble for all this, right? Because she has to be overextending herself, because we have not seen the other guy, the guy that told her to go there. So obviously he's her boss. So if we haven't seen her, haven't seen him, then she's doing something extra that she's not supposed to be doing. I feel like it's a comic book, so it's always that one person in the police force, the FBI or the ATF, that is doing it. His power is definitely oh, they're following. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out how he got part of the powers. Let me turn the volume of the show down. Interesting intro music for the show. I wish I could play it for you guys. I'm gonna have to, let me see. Oh, she's about to make an announcement. What's she gonna say? She's like, mom's like, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. She's trying to explain who she is to them. She told him already. They was like, "Oh my god, I had no idea." So did he drop the kid on purpose? It'd been a cool scene to have a knock at the door at this moment and somebody saying, "Hey, we know it's you. We're here to protect you because they're coming to get you." And it could be any superhero, anybody that's under Marvel, right? Anybody. Could be, anybody. But not Professor X. That's too easy. Anybody. She said Circle Q exploded. So Nokia's trying to get hold of Bruno. She said she got something for her. So did moms make the new suit? Ooh, let's go. Let's go. That's cool. That looks really damn good. And the sash from the red dagger. So the parents are fully like, we support you, but we don't want you to die. What is that? Oh, she's running through the sky. She got a little extra ump in her step now. It's a Spider-Man moment. They gave her a Spider-Man moment. Yeah, they gave her a Spider-Man moment. That's cool. That's cool. I respect that. They went to the mosque, and she's right. Most mosques in the United States, after a certain time, it's probably under some form of surveillance. Especially when something happens in that area, like consistently, they survey all churches and stuff like that. Because churches can be used for sanctuary. She said we're looking for somebody 16, practically Pakistani or Arab. She's like, you have described everyone here. He said, sure, like my cookies. Amen to that. So of course they barge their ways into the mosque. She's like, please don't hurt him, but she got a smile. She got a smirk, so it's probably not. Haram, halal. You know, comics, hats, glasses, they always seem to work to be disguises. That's kind of a badass intro. She's like, "What are you guys wearing?" They're like, "What are you wearing?" Whoa! It is so. Is that place trying to escape out of him? Because he didn't have that. Of course, at the end of the episode, when the mom tried to go back in the tear, she broke down in bricks and whatever the hell that was, and something went into him, and it gave him like a very similar power or gift as what Kamala has, but it seems like it's trying to force his way out of him. Because remember in the beginning when she went back to Carmitage and the guy was not Carmitage. I'm sorry, I was watching other show, Karachi, and the guy was saying from the Red Dagger that the clandestine when they go to places they take over and they change it, basically terraforming it for they can take over. So she had to call him. So he said, "Get him to the harbor by midnight." She said, "Are you mad at me?" Yeah. Oh, because she don't like superheroes. So they definitely got guests at the school. She said, "What are you doing here?" She's she films her TikToks in the theater because it has good lighting. I mean, I guess theoretically it does have really good. I mean, I worked in some theater. That was my background. So they're gonna try to distract them at the school until they can get Cameron to the waterfront. Which it's gonna be a thing where they're they're partially successful because more than likely it's gonna be a clash between the uh, damage control, and Kamala and Cameron. So they're about to do they come up with their plan. You know, she always come with some wild, crazy plan. Hopefully, this one works. Unlike the going to AvengerCon, that didn't really work. This time, hopefully, it works. Damn, they getting hell of baseballs. She said, "Any questions?" She said, "The real plan is Zoe." She's like, she got all happy. Everybody's like, "What?" Out of all the people here, you pick her. See, I told you, he's not up. He's not happy with what she's doing. She said they're leaving trail destruction when she's doing the destructing. Gotta love government officials. He's telling her to stand down and evacuate the area, and she wants to. She wants to go. Oh, no, she just changed her mind and said call all additional units. Oh yeah, she's definitely getting in trouble. Oh, it froze. Oh, oh. See, Cameron doesn't know that his mom is not alive anymore because she tried to go through the veil, and she got turned into that crystallized form, and she broke it to thousands of pieces. And so she's trying to tell Bruno, he doesn't know, and I haven't told him. And he's like, "Don't tell him. Whatever you do, don't tell him." Which, in this situation, how volatile his current power is, and how volatile he is mentally too. And they breached the school. She's that damage control lady is doing everything that dude told her not to. Did they really set him up with some Home Alone type stuff? So he got a bomb. It just plays money. See how like they so quick say, a bomb? It's like, no, it's just a cardboard container that played music. Hey, 1979. Pretty decent year. See, she did a Instagram live. She did an Instagram live, and now everybody's gonna show up. The one thing, oh boy from Damage Control did not want. He didn't want the crowd. He said evacuate the area, then take care of it. And she said screw that, and got everybody to go in. She deserves whatever comes to her. And I don't know if you guys seen her before, but she plays a villain person very well. And this ain't the first time. She's done it multiple times. And they just destroying the school. For military, they're really good at. Oh, they made elephant toothpaste. They made a lot of elephant toothpaste. They really shoot at the kid head like that. Oh, here comes the guys. Damage control in the background. Say East Wing got him away. Okay, so they're gone. That's interesting. See, I know Cameron is a villain in the comic, like one of hers. I don't know how, because the stories I read, he wasn't in those stories. Bruno was in the stories. Squirrel Girl was in the stories. But I don't know how in depth it goes with him and her being together and then being versus each other at the same time in the story. I'm gonna have to check it out and see. Bruno's like, I almost caught him kissing. Damn it. I don't want them to be doing that. He said, come dance with me. Damn, they smacked him in the mouth with the gun, but really? Then they shot themselves. The baseballs. I hope they got at the highest speed. All right. Damn. See, Cameron, he got a little bit too evil and he's trying to do too much. She's stopping him. She don't want to. She don't want to take nobody's life. She's like, gross. She fell in the toilet. She's talking about Najma and what she tried to do as far as piercing the veil. Like, you're just trying to eliminate mugs, man. Here we go. So his color is like greenish blue. Hers is red, white, blue, and gold, slightly gold on the fringes of it. Now the whole neighborhood showed up. Damage control, always doing the most. Of course, Cameron's pissed because now he knows his mom's dead. So now it's like I'm gonna do whatever. I don't care no more. And this what shows him. And they're gonna open fire. That's cool. It says ceasefire. I'm assuming they're bringing in the sound stuff. Yeah, it's the same stuff they use in the Hulk. Like, she don't even care if it's kids or not. She has no. You're like this one, like, until damage control came into a neighborhood, nothing crazy was really going on but regular local crime. Like, nothing crazy. Everything crazy happened after they arrived. Sounds so familiar. No normal. She's not good at her job. She's terrible. She said in bacon. Yeah. She ain't bigging on that ass. Yeah. She ain't bigging. I'm happy now. She's like, not that name. He's trying to get out of there. And that's why I try and tell Cameron, slow your roll. You're doing too much, buddy. She's like, I got it. I got it. She's like, yeah. No, he's terraforming, basically. He's trying to bring his mom back. That's what. She encapsulated him in. Almost like the cocoon that she would have been in the original story. Very interesting. And there's the title of the show. There's no normal. Yeah, because hold on. Now, if they would have did it, hey Rampart, I love her. People like she looks so familiar. It's a very different, very difficult for her to find a husband. He said, "I guess I was the beta test." And this was the part that we saw in the trailer so many times when she looks at herself in the mirror. So I was kind of right. It's when she gets the suit for the first time, technically, because then she got it in the box and then bounced. So now we actually see the moment where she gets to absorb herself, fully understanding who she is or what she is. It's cool. It's cool. We say you're the great new superhero called. So Cameron found. Oh boy. Did they give? I'm like, did they give her contacts? Because her eyes are lighter than they were in the beginning of the series. Almost like showing that she's different. He said that Miss Marvel. He said that you're a Marvel. She's like the same name as Miss Carol Danvers. Miss Marvel's a name. That's what's up. He just I like how they showed basically the scene with her on the light is from the comic book. Says 1 week later. Cameron like left his car, so Bruno stole it. Now they fighting over his car. He said when I compared this to the rest of your family, something still seemed off. Something different in their genes. So this is where they go to the they gave. Did they just do that? See, I didn't know that. They said the mutation, and they played a synthesized version of the X-Men theme in the background. Kind of fire. Kind of like it. I like that. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. It's like I like that. I like that. So they're basically saying, which we already knew, those who of us are geeks and do research and read everything, almost everything that comes out. We knew that they were going to make her a mutant because they were getting away from the Inhumans for right now. They kind of reserved the right to bring them back, especially with they having a Inhuman in Doctor Strange. It still would have been cool for her to be a human to go to the whole cocoons phase thing and have her come out and be the Miss Marvel with the dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that we didn't do that, that's totally fine. And let me see when. So there is. I was trying to see if there's something else. Oh, after it shows her name, it does like the other series. Other series. So interesting how this series has so many more mid credit scenes than all the others. But I like this episode. And they basically really made her a grounded superhero like Spider-Man, where the community came together to protect him. The community came together to protect her, and I love that. And it besides damage control, the theme of the character ties her into Spider-Man, and will tie her in. Oh wait, I thought they stopped it, and it will tie her in to Kate. It will tie her into the twins when the twins come back from wherever they're at right now, because they're in that other realm. We know they're coming back, and then, of course, the grandson of the second Captain America in the other series. Okay, so let me turn the volume back up. Her bracelet's glowing. Oh, Miss Marvel returned in the Marvels. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with the original comic book, okay, I can turn the volume down. Okay, so in the comic book, when she goes to her own version, each Inhuman goes through a form of terraforming, and when they hit to a certain point to when they're supposed to take that change, a cocoon builds up around them, and they go through this phase, and sometimes they see different imageries. They dream certain things. It's always written out different ways for different characters. But for Kamala, she saw her heroes. She saw Wolverine. She saw Captain Marvel. She saw the Avengers. She saw Captain America, and she saw herself as them, and she saw herself in them. And when she came out of it, she's this is she's actually like dizzy, and she's very tired, very weak. And she in the comic book, she goes to a party. It's two different versions. She goes to a party, comes out because she feels sick, like somebody poisoned her, but they didn't poison her. She was about to go through her terror so she gets halfway from the party, she goes through it, and as she comes out of it, she's dizzy. She's, like I said, she feels faint, she feels sick, and she makes it back home. When she wakes up the next morning, she doesn't realize how she even got home. Her dad is trying to come into her room, and I think at this point she had just walked into the bathroom because morning to go to school. She just walked in the bathroom to take care of her morning routine. She looks in the mirror and sees herself as Miss Marvel. I mean, as Captain Marvel. And when she sees herself that way, she panics and hides in the bathroom, covers her face with the hijab or whatever, but covers up. And in the comics, she just changes to her. So what they did in here, they not only changed her from a human to a mutant, they made whatever the bracelet did, it switched her place with Captain Marvel, which is interesting. So more than likely, when we get the Marvels, it's probably going to start with that switch, so they can explain it really quick and get out the way. That's what I'm assuming they're going to do, because more than likely it's going to put Captain Marvel in Kamala's house and Miss Marvel, Kamala, wherever Captain Marvel was, which could be on Earth, could be another universe, it could be anywhere else. So that's interesting the way they did that. I didn't know that. I knew she appeared in the series because everybody talked about it, so you couldn't help but see that. I tried to avoid everything else, which I did pretty good, but I didn't know that. Didn't know the music was gonna play there. I already knew they're gonna make her to a mutant because they didn't want her to be a human because of the bad taste that Fox created with the Humans TV show. But overall, I like the show. I actually like the show. I like what they did. I like how they kind of grounded her in family and story and culture, but I already liked that beforehand. I knew they were going to do that, and I was glad they stuck to it. They didn't let the outside world punk them to change the character too much, and I like that. So the ending I thought was really good. I'm curious to see what happens with Cameron, how he changes. It'll be interesting to see how he changed, if he changed at all, if they just end up beefing. I assume because in the comic books, Red Dagger, he ends up coming to America. So if they do a season 2, which I believe they said they are doing season 2, I feel like Cameron will probably still be back overseas, but Red Dagger's going to make an appearance to help out in season 2 for some reason. Because in the comic he comes over as an exchange student. Hold on one second, guys. So, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Oh, so in the comic, like I said, I have to read more about Kamran because I don't know much about him. So I mentioned, I don't know if he sees it. It's almost 16 years. He just, I'm actually about to leave, but he's about to send people over. So all in all, the series, I think if we give our Bingeworthy score, I need to find a logo to have for the Bingeworthy, like for good, bad. You know what I'm saying? I need to make something, but it's like a BW with a happy face or a BW with a sad face. You know what I'm saying? So I think one is a happy face. I generally enjoy the series. I like the series a lot. Um, but secondly, secondly, out of five, I put it in between. I don't, because three I think is not good enough score. Five I think is maybe. Actually, I really enjoyed it a lot. I'll give it a 4. I'll be generous and give it a 4. Straight up give it a 4. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was about to end, but I know Zach is rerouting people here. But generally, like I said, I give it a 4 on the generous tip. Since this is the first time we're giving out the score, the actual BW score, Bingeworthy. But I'd say a 4. It was enjoyable. It was fun. Had a great story. What does it say? Oh, that's how it looks. Dismiss. Hope you guys, those who did stop over, just thank you for stopping by. But I hope you enjoyed the stream with Zachary. Hope you guys had fun. You know, I know like there's what the hell? Why is that so loud? Hold on 1 second. There we go. But yeah, no, appreciate anybody who stopped over. If you want to give a like, cool. If not, understandable. This might not be your thing, and I truly appreciate you stuff just joining the raid. But we were pretty much ending the stream. We just finished the last episode of Miss Marvel. I know you probably like Miss Marvel came out last year. Yes, my computer went down, so put me behind on everything. So I've been doing this quick series. Well, not quick series. I've been doing a series that I created called Bingeworthy, where I do watch longs for different TV series that were planning to do last year, but now I'm trying to play catch up just so I can get it to the channel. I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff being in my computer no more. So getting it to the channel, getting it out of the way so I can do the stuff that's more current. You know, some of the things that are more current are the Last of Us, which pretty much is about to end. The Bel Air season 2, you know what I'm saying? Bad Batch, like that's current. And then I know Superman's come back for another season, so I want to do Superman. So there's so many different series, and a lot of these, when I do them, I know people aren't always able to watch because the time is not set in stone. So the cool thing is, what I've noticed is after I do them, people go back and watch. So that's pretty awesome. So because of that, I just knock them out. Doesn't matter who's here, who's not here. If people show up, if they're able to show up, cool. If they're not, understandable. You know, things happen. Life happens. Especially when somebody's doing a watch party at 11 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night or 2 o'clock in the morning. So, but you know, regardless of that, let me see, what was this? So we do our thing. Oh, let me stop. I didn't stop the clock, did I? Nope. So we just, like I said, just finished episode 6, which was the season finale of Miss Marvel, called No Normal. Really good episode, really fun episode. A great way of to tie her story together with a bow at the end. Hold on 1 second. There we go. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Out of a 5, I give it a 4, which is actually really good. I think it deserved a 4 rating. I think because there's certain changes they make that I wish they didn't make. That's why I won't get a 5. As far as her origin, I wish they wouldn't have changed it. Because even if you still kept her as a human, but Even if you're not planning to do the humans no time soon, she still can be the first Inhuman, and you can point nods to the story of the Inhumans without bringing them on. You already brought Black Bolt onto Doctor Strange. You know, even if you changed how her power set looks, but still kept it the same, that's basically what you did. You kept her power set. You just changed how it looks. That's all you did. Because everything she does was what she was able to do in the comic, pretty much. Besides the fact that she can change how she looks, because she could look like somebody else if she chose to, and I don't think she can't do that with this unless she wants to look like a glowy diamond version of a person. So, and I know it's because you guys are bringing in Reed Richards, who has the same exact power set as she does, and if it comes across where they're on the screen together, having a bunch of flailing long person arms and legs going to the screen just wouldn't look fun. But if you see that happening with some color going, it'd be creatively done and looks cool. So you could have still kept her as a human and gave her that gift. But they chose to do that, which, not every decision that Marvel DC make I agree with. That's one of them I just don't agree with, Other decision, Marvel, Batman vs. Superman, the Martha. Don't agree with that. I think that's the worst plot armor you could ever have. Like, that's stupid. But, it is what it is. It's already been done. I know they were trying to beat Marvel to this. They were trying to beat Marvel to doing who am I trying to think of? Iron Man versus Captain America. That's basically what they're beating to. That's why Marvel rushed theirs out right after BVS came out. Because they were trying to get other characters. They just didn't have time to wait. Because they're trying to match DC, which was stupid. This doesn't make any sense. You don't have to match them. You have a building story that's been going on for 10 plus years. They're trying to catch up to you. But regardless of that, story as a whole, like I said, was a pretty good. I think it was a 4. Great family story. Pretty good origin story. There's some changes they made to it that I didn't necessarily like, but I still enjoyed it enough to where I could disregard her not being a human. I could disregard her power set being the same but not looking the same. I could disregard that because it's still theoretically the same. I'm trying to think. I like how they grounded her solely not solely, but in her culture, in her city, just like they do with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's grounded into the city and the culture of New York. You know what I'm saying? Like that if you know New Yorkers, you know it's a culture. Like that's a different type of being, different type of person. The whole feel how New Yorkers are is just different, and he's like that. So I do enjoy that. It'd have been cool though when she came out to her parents to explain, to her father and her brother, to explain who she was or what her gifts were. It'd have been cool if another hero was a part of that story. Like I was thinking, what if somebody showed up to assist? Not Daredevil. That's too much. Could have been a smaller hero, but because we haven't introduced too many ground level heroes, who could have been? They wouldn't have made it Spider-Man. That would have been too much. But you could have done the Hawkeye thing, because at this time, this is right after Christmas. So at this time, we could have Kate Bishop then, because Kate Bishop would be in the area, not Hawkeye. So that could have been interesting for a 1 episode type joint. But that they didn't, it's totally fine. It still works. The show still works. The characters still work. The idea still works. And it's still a fun watch. I know not everybody liked it because of the context of it, but she is a Pakistani American superhero. What's wrong with that? I understand that some people just expect them to be American or white, but that's not realistic, really. Just look at Marvel and DC. Not all the heroes are the same. They're all from different backgrounds, different parts of the world, different parts of the country, and they all have different power sets. So, it's cool. But I like the fact that hers story is told from a point of view that I understand because of my experience. And I think that's why I like her story so much, because the people that I went to college with got really close to. So I understand the issues she has with her mother, or how her mother treated her or how her father treated her, I understand it. And I think that's what grabbed me and brought me to the story even closer. So, but regardless of that, I really enjoyed this series. Like I said, out of 5, we're gonna give it 4 BWs. So Bingeworthies, we give it 4. I'll make a logo. I'll make something where I can put, we'll give it 4 and have it pop up. Yeah, I'm gonna make that. So I gotta make a note. Try to figure out how to do it to see how to make a BW logo or the number 4 or something like that. But I think BW logo will be better. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. But we will be back. It's midnight, so the next episode for Bingeworthy will be, I'm thinking, the 2 a.m. slot for Mandalorian. But being that it's 2, I could probably squeeze in another stream. Because we got to catch up on She-Hulk. We did 2 the other day. And like I said, I really planned on doing them on Saturday or Sunday, but I felt like crap. And then Monday felt like my stomach wasn't feeling good. Stomach felt really, really bad. So and then I barely got sleep. I'm surprised I'm actually awake right now. Because I slept but not well and didn't sleep enough. But we'll see. We'll figure some stuff out as far as scheduling, because there's so many series I have to watch. It's almost like I could do 3-4 streams a day and still be behind. But I think I'd rather do it this way because it's a lot easier to do the streams than to watch and cut up full series, because certain ones, the episodes are so long. If the episode is like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, it's a little easier to edit up, because then I can break that 15 down to 7 or about 8-10. But if it's like 45 minutes, I have to break that 45 minutes down to 20 some minutes, and it's just not the easiest, because you're trying to cut out certain parts that weren't really interesting or weren't really worthwhile for me to share with you guys, and still put in parts that I'm talking about, expressing emotion over or excited about, But regardless, we will be back for chapter 21 for Mandalorian, which will be tonight at 2 a.m. our time, midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. That's just when they drop. And so we do watch party when they drop. We have a few people come through. So like these, like I said, I know not everybody's going to come through on these, because a lot of these series people are already seen. But I want to watch them. I haven't watched them. So I'm so glad I finally got this show and got out the way, and I finally finished it. You know what I'm saying? Because we started it. If you go back on the channel, you see episode 1 was edited, shot, and cut up, and it's on the channel. Right? As soon as I did that, computer broke, and then it was gone for a while. And then when it came back, we were mostly doing like sports stuff to try to get that going. So I just was putting myself further and further back. So now doing it this way, it works out. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm able to find some gainful employment when I don't have the time. This probably be the best way to get things done. And plus, it just gives more hours, gives more time, and it gives time for you guys to come through and chill and talk with me, and we can talk about anything. So, let's see. All right, so we're gonna call this stream a concluded, an ending. So, like I said, once again, we get 4 BWs for the show. Like I said, I enjoy. I hope they do a season 2. Yeah, I hope they do a season 2. I liked it. I want to see more. I want to see more new characters too. More new characters, more new villains that I've never seen or heard of. I think that makes it fun. That makes all of this fun. And then I'm looking forward to the Marvels, because I want to see what actually happens. What kind of chaos is going to have all 3 of them together? It's going to be pretty interesting. With that being said, it'll be a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world today. My name is Nonpfixion. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell. If you enjoy reactions, if you enjoy reviews, if you enjoy talking about movies and TV shows, hit that like button, subscribe, notification, join the family. This is Ready Set Geek. My name is Nonpfixion, and this series is called Bingeworthy. Appreciate you, love you. Catch you on the next one. Thank you guys.